I wanted to thank everyone for their patience for this video. I'm currently eating my dinner with Sis, who's behind the cup. I apologise. And yes, so I'm going to be answering 4 questions that were asked. One is to do with work, one is to do with mental health, another to do with, what was the other one?
Oh, pubs.
Pubs, socialising, and working out. Did I already say that one?
I don't know.
Those 4 are the questions I'll be covering today. Bear with. It's not a short video, but it's not a long video. So yeah, and the name hasn't been 100% decided, but Lily reckons just another Monday. Thoughts? Let me know. First question is, how have you been dealing with your mental health in lockdown? Truthfully, up and down. Good days, bad days, like normal. A couple of things have kept me going, mainly been my nephews. Casper was born the day before the first national lockdown in March last year. So that was pretty tough because we couldn't meet him and cuddle him and all the rest of it. But even just seeing him from afar, you know, over FaceTime, pictures, videos, yeah, I can't explain. Like, it was just so nice. I cried when I found out I was going to become an auntie in the first place. So you can imagine just how I felt when he was, you know, here. But of course that came with, you know, emotional challenges, not being able to meet him at first. But we weren't alone in that. And then I found out I was going to be an auntie again. My youngest sister fell pregnant. Well, had fallen pregnant, but we didn't know at that point. And Noah was born in October. I live at home, so my sister and Noah live here, and it's been so nice being here with him as well. And I make myself present, I think, because just there, available all the time, because being around him helps me, I think, mentally. And that's, I just can't imagine life now without my 2 nephews now. Like, I get daily updates from both of them, and I love it. I honestly do. And I don't really know where I'd be or what I'd be doing if I didn't have 2 nephews now. Because lockdown's definitely been tough, that's for sure. And although I've had, you know, things to do, without kind of the love that I've felt for my nephews, who knows. But yeah, so my nephews, so I'm going to show a couple of clips, pictures, but not too many, because I don't want this video to be too long. Honestly, we could be here for hours. But yeah, those are the main things. But in terms of how I've been coping, other than my nephews, because that's the main thing that's been helping me these days, watch a little bit longer, you'll see a little bit more about... Hello. What is it? Hello. It's a bit sunny, isn't it? Some of my favourite pictures of me and Casper from when he was really little. One with Bella as well on the sofa, green sofa. And then this is a screenshot of us on FaceTime to Casper on Christmas Day. This was the first time I held Noah. Look how emotional I look. So cute. This is another shot of me with Noah sleeping on my shoulder. Snooze, 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 and Noah's gonna go for a snooze, 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 and snooze. And Noah is wide awake, 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 and Noah is wide awake, all night long. And Mummy is gonna pump, 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 pump. Mummy is gonna pump, 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 all day long. And one last picture of me and Noah. I'm holding Noah. Just wanted to mention, I don't want anyone to think that we make unnecessary trips out all the time because it is locked down. We do take it very seriously. But literally Noah does fall asleep during a drive, going for a drive, so it helps him. It also helps us because we get our caffeine. Not to mention we do our shop at Sainsbury's, and it just so happens that Starbucks is there.
And it just so happens that I used to work there and get a discount.
That definitely helps.
No, too much candy gotta rot your soul. If she loves you, let go. This love only gets you down. Take a chance, a boy like me. Never stood on my own 2 feet. Now I'm blue as I can be. Oh, love's gonna get me down. Too high, love's gonna get you down.
Starbucks how can I help?
Hi, please.
How have you tried to stay active is the second question. But then we are going to work out, and I write out all the workout plans because I'm good at that.
I do all the food plans.
And she does the food plan, so that's like our teamwork.
Because without me, Molly would be eating pizza, and me without Molly, I'd be sitting on the couch.
There we go. Great team. High five. Ow. You slapped me in the face. Fair enough. So we live under the same household, and so fortunately mum and dad are really helpful with looking after Noah whilst we have a moment to work out. And
We have a moment, like we're a lesbian partnership.
well, that's not weird, is it?
You make out like you're the other parent. We have a moment's break.
You know what I mean? Okay, so what we've done, which I think has been really helpful, is Lily has been doing she's been dealing with the nutrition side of things. So you've been doing like a food plan, haven't you?
Food plan, yeah.
Every week, and we sit down, we look at what we've got in the fridge, we go out to the shop together, and we purchase, what we need for the week ahead. That for me definitely helps because I enjoy exercise when I get into it.
I enjoy the trip to the supermarket.
She loves Asda, and so we go. We go and we do that, and so we help each other with that. I write out the workout plans, and I love doing that. I'm not by any means a professional PT, but I have had a few PTs in the past, and I enjoy it. So I know a bit about working out and weight stuff and stuff. So I've been writing out kind of individual plans for Lily and I, cardio based, that we're both capable of doing. But when it comes to core, for instance, I have a very strong core, whereas Lily just had an emergency C-section, so I alter the workout to suit. And so that's literally been us. So me and my dad actually went 50-50 on a spin bike, which we got a few years ago. So really, working out from home should be easy.
It's
but
been a bit of decoration over the years, hasn't it?
It's been a good coat hanger. It's been a good... But every now and then we crack it out and we're like, right, come on, no excuses. So so whilst one of us is on the bike, I've written up a programme for the other person to be doing during the time on the bike. We started off just doing 10 minutes on the bike.
The good old Apple Watch measuring.
Yeah, of course. We started off just doing 10 minutes on the bike, but we worked up to 20 minutes on the bike while the other person's doing like a circuit of exercises. So today, I asked her to do that again if she wouldn't for the camera. But so we start off with the crab squats, and then we're doing alternating lunges. So you know how to do a lunge, don't you? And we're doing like that. And then we swap over. And we fall into each other like so. And sometimes I involve my dumbbells. I've got dumbbells as well. Not naturally, I'm quite strong, so some of the exercises I do, I include my dumbbell, and I don't put Lil because she looks great. She doesn't really need that much more, so so I'll give her like a series of exercises, 4 exercises to do, and then she gets like a minute rest, and then she'll just do that again, and she does that again until I've completed doing my session on the bike, and then we alternate. So she goes on the bike and I do the same exercises, and then we do 10 minutes abs, and this is what we do
And then stretch it.
And stretching, yes, I have actually taught Lily that she has to stretch after every exercise, well, not every exercise, every workout, because Lily, what happens otherwise?
You can't walk the next day.
Exactly, you learned that the hard way, didn't you, hon?
Well, I did stretch the first time.
Anyway, right, and first most important thing we do, Lil, what do?
You go to work out on the Apple Watch,
Yes.
and I'm doing the squats and stuff first. So I go to functional strength training, open goal. Don't start it yet, but get ready to. Right.
Woohoo!
Hey Siri, start indoor cycle workout.
3, 2, 1. She's doing her squat calf raises, checking her form. She's doing okay. She's doing okay. I wish I could say we're almost done. We're not. We got abs to do, and Lily's on a little bit of sprint. Yes, Lil, you can do this.
Woo!
We're both sweaty, but you know, that's the point, isn't it? Oh. The things we do, hey Lil. And now we have all this space for activities. Time for abs. How are you feeling, Lil?
Yeah, great.
We've only got to do all of that one more time, and we've got to stretch because baby's crying. Number 3, how have you coped with work with Teams and video to work? People about this, and it is very much that those of us that have had to rely on tech to access day-to-day life kind of used to finding new ways of adapting and adjusting to a new way of, you know, working. So with a lot of the work that I do, I use Teams. A lot of clients use Zoom. I've come across a bit of WebEx. That said, I've definitely developed preferences to ones that I'm definitely more used to and works better with my my accessibility setup. So on my Mac and my iPad, I have the iOS accessibility features enabled, so like zoom and speak screen, magnification, color filters, and I personally feel that Microsoft Teams works better, or it just behaves better. That said, yeah, whilst working from home has been great, and I say home, I actually I work from my office, which is literally a 5-minute walk from home, and I'm very grateful that the office is still open and obviously safe to do so, because I certainly felt last year working from home really challenging. Although I had all my tools, I had all the kit, the motivation wasn't there, so I did really struggle with that. So from a mental health perspective, having the office and my toolkit available to me, I was then able to, you know, adapt to this new way of life. And technology has always been the centre of that for me. So therefore, yeah, I agree. There's not been as many barriers, I would say, travelling from A to B, unknown places. 4th question is around socialising and how I feel about going back to it one day. Friday night, we need a drink. We've earned it. Another week in lockdown. Gonna get the sis. Gonna get
Friday. Are you ready?
Blackjack!
Oh, yes.
And yes, to give you some context, these cards are the size of my head. Accessible playing cards. I think I got these from like Tiger, like one of those cool places. Great for blackjack and things like that. But yeah, some games a bit not as practical, so I would resort to using the small cards, but I would get everyone to read out the card that they're putting down and stuff. So that's a little note from an accessibility point of view. But yeah, these ones are good fun because they are massive. This is a recording of me drunk at the end of a night of playing drink card games with my sister. I do enjoy these nights because I don't need to worry about social anxiety, the dark, or anything like that. However, I will look forward to the next time I get to go out and see my friends and have a good drink and a boogie with them.